All right, everybody. Welcome back in to another episode of the markleskopodcast. It's just me tonight. Brett is working, so he can't come on. But I guess we got some more news. It's potentially Matt Campbell now. So I don't know. You guys put what you think. I hope that's true, meaning we finally have a guy. That would be nice. But we'll see. We'll see how it plays out. But this is pretty big news. I mean, Matt Campbell would be a good hire. But again, I mean, it's one of those situations where we have to be cautious. Nothing is confirmed. It's just a report. I hope that they do make it happen because he's a real coach. He's an offensive guy. Likes to talkie, a solid coach, except, there's not that kind of community, if you will, that would be that he would have extremely strong ties to. Someone made a point earlier that, first of all, if you guys can help support the channel, please like, share, subscribe. Memberships are back, so if you want to member up, you can. Members on here will have their comments read first, and I brought it back because when you remember, the green globe pops up next to your comments, and then I can see it. So we've been getting a lot of comments, thankfully. Much appreciated, helping us grow. But if you are a member, then you will pop up. I will see it a lot easier than if you're not. So if you want to support us, you can member up and you'll pop up in the chat. JR is a new member. Thanks, JR. So is that. Thanks, guys. But and then please like, share, subscribe, share with your friends, turn on post notifications, help us grow the channel to 2,000 subs. Greatly appreciate that too. But if you don't want to member up and you do want me to read your comment, again, I hate to say it because I'm not doing this to get money from you guys. I'm not. But if you want to have your comment seen, you might have to pay for a super chat or something. I hope you guys understand. But yeah, so again, it's just me, so I should be able to kind of go through and read your comments a little easier since there's not anybody else on here talking. But the storyline is, and again, it's not confirmed, guys, so I just want to make that clear that it's not confirmed. What I know is what you know, and that's it. So there's really nothing else to say and or report on that except for the fact that I know what you know, and I guess it's, this is getting some heat. Matt Campbell is he's getting some heat that he's in talks. Someone did make the point earlier that Cael Sanderson went to Iowa State, and I, did research the fact that Cael Sanderson is a Mormon and he's from Utah, so he may have been involved in the Sataki talks. No one told me that. I just kind of came to that on my own, and I did see that publicly. But he went to Iowa State, so again, is one of the three greatest coaches ever at Penn State involved in this hire, probably. And I don't want to jump the gun and, report on this and then it falls through like it did last time. I mean, there's nothing we could have done to prevent that. Kraft messed that up apparently, but, that's what happened last time. So that's the story. Penn State shifts focus to Iowa State's Matt Campbell. Again, this would be a great hire. He's a solid football coach. He's a offensive coach. He has multiple winning seasons at Iowa State. He's just a football guy. I mean, I was just texting, not Ive, but Mr. Bucknuts on Instagram, and I said, bro, I'm telling you, we get a real coach, man. Watch out. Like, Mark, thanks for subbing, man, or thanks for remembering up. JR and Alex, thank you guys. Really appreciate it. Seriously, greatly appreciate it. But and I'll get to your comments, guys. But to go through Matt Campbell's resume here, he was he's from Pittsburgh. So again, and I Googled it. I went by Google because I don't know a ton about Iowa State. I do know Matt Campbell's a solid coach, but he's from Massillon, Ohio. So Massillon and McKinley, if you guys don't know, and he's 46 too, he's young. Massillon, Ohio versus McKinley, Ohio. That's one of the biggest high school football rivalries in the country. There's a movie called Go Tigers, and it's about that rivalry. It's from, I think, 1999 is the season. Great documentary. It's hard to find. You have to like buy it on Amazon to watch it now. Like it sucks, but it used to be on Netflix. Great doc though if you haven't watched it. But he's from Massillon, Ohio, so he's a football guy for sure. But the Ohio State Mr. Bucknuts, I said, watch out, man. You know, we get a new coach. Watch out. He said, I've been saying that for 10 years. And I'm like, yeah, because you actually know ball. And I appreciate that. It's so true, man. It's so true. We get a real coach like a Matt Campbell. It's not a guaranteed win for Ohio State every year. It's not. It's not. The worst thing that happened to Ohio State is Franklin being let go. Thanks to Pat Kraft, that happened. And again, I want to say this too. I said last night, yes, we were hard on Pat Kraft, for sure. But I said it last night, and I'll say it again. I am not fully off the Pat Kraft bandwagon. I'm not. He's still our AD. I still believe in him somewhat. And for all we know, this could be all part of the plan. We don't know, guys. Factually, we do not know. It's all speculation, really. The only thing that's not speculation is he hasn't hired a guy yet, which is not good. But maybe that's part of the plan. I don't think he ever said in his presser, like, hey, we're going to go out and we're going to get a guy real quick. We're going to sign him next week. It's going to be Nick Saban. And then we're going to have the number one signing class in the history of Penn State. Like, he never said that. He said he's going to go out and get a guy. He wants to win a national championship. So this could have been part of the plan. I don't know. But his resume. He's from Massillon, Ohio, not from Pittsburgh. He's from Massillon, Ohio, played at Pittsburgh. Then he went to Mount Union. He was a defensive lineman. And then he was a GA at Bowling Green, Mount Union, Bowling Green, Toledo, Iowa State, head coach 2016 to present. Now, if again, I've said this, if we go and get a head coach, I want a guy who has been there for a while. He's been there a long time. He's been there almost as long as Franklin was at Penn State. He's been there the same amount of time, I believe, as Sataki was at BYU. So if we go get a head coach, I want a guy who has gone somewhere and stayed, not a guy who hops around every 2 years because he can't keep a job. Okay? 107-70, 5-5 in bowls. 3-time Big 12 Coach of the Year, nearly 3 years in a row. 2-time AP Big 12 Coach of the Year. He's a real coach, all right? What Penn State needs is a real ball coach. That's what they need. That's what they've always needed, and that's what we'll always need in the future. So he's a real football coach. Good record. Again, he's at Iowa State. He's in the Big 12. You have to keep that in your mind that where is he at? Where is he, who's he coaching with? Who's he coaching against? So we'll see. I don't know if I don't think it's official yet, unless I missed something. But I just want to make that clear. It's not official. Another day, another name. Yeah, maybe. I hope not. I actually got the YouTube noti that you're live. Awesome. Thank you. That's great. Penn State is going to be down for several years. Down where? Are they going down south? Campbell, yes. I love Matt Campbell. Football Scoop is reporting that Neely is meeting with Campbell, not Kraft. Yeah, so I've seen that publicly as well, that there's like some rift there, and the board might be taking more ownership of the search. Again, JR, Alex, thank you for being members. If this actually happens, needs to retain Terry as well. Yes. Lambert's Lunatics. Is that Jack Lambert? Looks like a penguin. Yeah, that's Lambert's Lunatics. Nice name, nice profile picture. I could see him leave for Memphis or UConn job, and I wouldn't blame him at all. I wouldn't either. By the way, Lambert's Lunatics, did Jared bring you here because of his coverage? Tech alum, Matt Campbell is a great coach. Players are hard-nosed, great defense with your resources. I think anybody who's a real football coach with our resources and our support, we haven't seen the power of it because everyone hated Franklin. So if we see that, then yes, I think he will do a great job. I agree. Football Scoop is reporting that Neely is meeting with Campbell and not Kraft. I'll try and keep up with your comments now, guys. But again, those members will stand out once it gets a little hotter in the comments. There are a host of current Penn State players who have followed Campbell's X account. Yes, I saw that. Thank you for reporting that. Hey there. What's up, man? Again, don't member on Rumble. The payment process is horrendous. And I might actually delete Rumble just for that purpose. Like, it's annoying. They want you to use Stripe, and Stripe requires them to look at your social media and your website. I don't have a website. So it's just super annoying. And yeah, Campbell would be a win. Patricia is also intriguing if true. Okay. I hope we can keep Smith for recruiting. I hope so. Kraft fell ass backwards into one of the best coaches he could have hired since the beginning of the search. I mean, maybe, we don't know that. Lambda, welcome back. But we don't know that, guys, honestly. Honestly, we don't know. Maybe this could have been the plan. I saw a thing today that said he wanted to get every other coach paid so that, I don't know, what was it? He wanted to get every other coach paid because, I'm going to read it. Hold on. Someone put it in the chat. Can you guys remind me? Someone in the chat put that up. Shoot. Oh, there it is. The plan was to get every school with a coaching vacancy to overpay for coaches. We didn't want then sign Matt Campbell. The plan was to get every other school with a coaching vacancy to overpay for coaches. So here's the thing. If a bunch, and this is like this is a good, I think, a good way to look at it. All of these coaches got more money, right? Well, when you pay more money, that means when you give your coach more money, that means you have less money to spend elsewhere. So it could have been a big chess move for all we know. I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, it's not confirmed. Kale's a man. Yes, he is. Damn, I hope they keep Terry Smith. I do too. Campbell is an Ohio guy. Went to Pitt. Yep. Thank you, JR. What's up, Mark? He's definitely have a good run on QBs. Yes, he has. Campbell actually played defense in college. Yes, he did. But I think he's an offensive coach, though. That's what I Googled it, and I think he's an offensive coach. Please confirm that for me if someone knows. The only thing, 222 live viewers, guys. That's crazy. Again, please like, share, subscribe. If you want to member up or you want to support us monetarily, you can, but please help us grow to 2,000 subs. Greatly appreciate it. But a lot of live viewers right now. Appreciate it. The only thing with Campbell is, do we really want a bunch of ISU transfers on our roster? No offense, would assume a talent drop-off. I don't know. I mean, again, he's at Iowa State. We have a quarterback that hopefully stays. We have some guys I think that would stay. Yeah, he's not from Pittsburgh. You have a good product, so all of us need to join. Thanks, Mark. Appreciate it, man. Thomas, what do you think of Campbell? Smith is being considered at 2 schools for a head coaching position. Yeah, I hope they keep Terry on. Let's hire Campbell. Now enough's enough for John Gruden. Bro, y'all messed up big time. How so? I will stand behind Pat Kraft. Not planned, but you get what you get. Kraft macaroni cheese trying to hire Mr. Potato Head was funny. Now he wants Campbell's chicken noodle soup. He is not stepping stoner guy. Who? Stepping stoner guy? Y'all fired James Franklin for Matt Campbell. You're damn right. Dude, we could we could not hire a coach till August. And I would still be doing a rain dance outside that Franklin's not here anymore. All right. We could hire my next door neighbor. And I don't think she ever played sports. I'd feel more confident with her as the coach than James Franklin. So I'm keeping that up because we can all celebrate that. If that's true, we fired James Franklin for Matt Campbell. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. You real Penn State fans know. PJ Fleck would have been better, to be honest. That is absolutely atrocious of a comment. That is one of the worst comments I've ever seen in my life. There was a post on the PSU Bank Button page. Okay. We still have time to win with honor. Yep. I grew up 35 miles from Massillon, and I'm same age as Cambell. I remember watching him play in person at Mount Union. That's cool. Yeah, Massillon and McKinley, man, that's a huge rivalry. And that documentary, Go Tigers, is GEAUX, I think, like LSU does it. Oh, my God, let's hope this gets done. Please stop the bleeding and start constructing a legit football team. I think Penn State is getting played by coaches interviewing just to not accept the job to enrich. Yeah, some of them probably are. Yes, he is. Franklin is absolutely a bum. Thank you, Simon. Wonderful podcast. Hope there's no lurking cookie monster. Yeah. And this is where I'm going to lose all the comments. Sarge, thanks for the membership. Thomas, thanks for the membership. But this is where I'm going to lose the comments because I'm about to go on a little rant here. So, I said last night that, thank you, Mark. Appreciate it, man. Now's the time, Mark, to keep moving forward and look at the possibilities. That's right. So, what's not true? What's up, JW? That's not true, Mark. What's not true? What's up, JR? Not much, Mark. How about you? JR, what are you saying that's not true to? Matt Campbell isn't elite. Okay, so Mark, I played ball with Campbell at MUC and Serrani before transferring to PSU. Great dude and leader. Oh, yeah? You played at PSU? What's your name? Mark the Shark. So this is where huge rivalry. I went to Warren G. Harding. We played Massillon and Canton McKinley frequently. Campbell was in my top 3, so I might be a little biased, but man, what a save. So, okay. That I would rather have my next door neighbor as a coach, maybe. But look, I said last night that, and again, this is like so funny. I said last night that, there was a report today by Chris on Big Ten Huddle that, 26 guys, that kind of stuff may have happened, that the previous coach may have been in contact with the BYU guy. The Crumble Cookie CEO sent Crumble Cookies to Lash Building. And then at VT signing day, they had Crumble Cookies there. So here's the thing, okay? BYU, the reason why Sataki should have come to Penn State is because he can actually win a national title, okay? While BYU is pretty legit, they are not a serious contender ever in the playoffs, ever. They never will be. Okay? You're BYU. You're not good. Okay? Your program is a stepping stone for a place like Penn State. And your CEO, who again I've never heard of before, all I know his cookies pretty much suck. said, "Oh, I'm going to come out of the woodwork and I'm going to help him stay." You guys had no idea. None of you did. You didn't respect your coach. You gave him $3 million a year, which is an absolute joke. And then you send crumble cookies to our Lash building. All right. Bro, you guys are BYU and you guys are trolling Penn State. That alone is a joke. The troll didn't land. The joke didn't land. You just look like a moron. Okay. And we are all team insomnia on this podcast. Every one of you buy insomnia cookies, gift cards for your family for Christmas. Every one of you. 1,000 plus members times $25. That's a lot of money for insomnia. All right. So that's kind of a lot of money. I hope there's no major. Yeah, that's what we were saying in our group chat earlier. Yeah, that's what we were saying that's what we were saying earlier, me and Brett, that there's a bunch of CEOs out there in Iowa State that are Iowa State alums, maybe. But anyway, you send us cookies and you're trolling us. It's like, bro, you guys are BYU. Are you forgetting that? Like, are you forgetting that you guys are BYU? And then you've got crumble cookies at VT signing day. First of all, we all know the previous coach is an absolute clown. He's a fraud. His little agent that he has, I'm not even going to say his name, is supposedly trying to spread the word badly along with the previous coach to not come here and coach, that it's a terrible place. First of all, the previous coach was fired because he's an absolute clown. Knows nothing about football. Okay? No one liked him here. No one will ever like him here. He will never be welcome back here, ever. He was a Pennsylvania guy, played quarterback in Pennsylvania, had this great resume that he always talks about, comes to his dream school and craps all over it. He carried himself with extreme arrogance. When he was fired, no serious school would ever hire him. We knew he was going to Virginia Tech. We said that the day he was fired. We said that before he was fired, that he was going to be fired probably and go to Virginia Tech. No serious school would ever hire him. No SEC school would even spit in his direction. Okay? No way. No school would ever take him seriously. A real school. Okay? No offense to... I'm a joke. All right. Goodbye. VT, it's nothing against VT, but my God, dude, are you serious? But anyway, at massive NIL now is in play with BYU, they could absolutely win their conference. Yeah, if you get a bunch of guys who want to go to bed at 8 and can't do more than hold hands with their girlfriend, yeah, maybe. Yeah. There's a strict code there. I just don't think you're going to get the best talent going to BYU. I mean, it's very strict there. But back to my point. You have the previous coach, the fraud, and his little agent going around, I guess, trying to bash Penn State, trying to keep guys from. And I said, don't mess with Penn State. You don't know what you're getting yourself into. And of course, a bunch of clowns on social media laughed. And I pretty much blocked both of them, most of them, because I just don't have time for it. But here's the thing. First of all, James, the previous coach, not a very smart guy, okay, because of what he's doing. You don't mock Penn State. You were there for 12 years, bro. And now you're mocking them with cookies. And apparently you're supposedly telling people not to go here as a coach, spreading bad words about us, and your little agent is too. first of all, that's not smart. And when you combine not being smart with lack of character and when you combine not being smart with doing something that is very immoral by bashing your old school, especially 6 days later after 12 years. That's why I wanted you gone 10 years ago, because I knew you were a fraud. But anyway, so, you take that, you combine it with that type of stuff, and then you try to mock Penn State. Penn State has one of the largest living alumni bases in the world. Okay. We have an elite football program. We have an elite athletic department. And there's two guys that are mocking us right now and trying to hurt us and our program, apparently. Do you guys know how many lawyers, businessmen, CEOs that we have from Penn State that, love our program? A lot more than two. So if you two guys are going to mock the Penn State family, it's not going to end well for you, I don't think. So the last laugh will be on you, and it's an absolute joke. So, again, not very smart, and he's not very good at coaching, and he's at a school, the only school that would hire him. So what goes around comes around. And I had a person today, a longtime Penn State fan from the area, played baseball at Penn State. He's 60-some years old. And he said to me today, he said, it'll come back to him. And that's a diehard fan who's not very happy, like me, knowing that we're being mocked by them. You don't mock a school that you've been at for 12 years. No character whatsoever. I don't care if we fired you, man. You deserved it. And you should know that you deserved it. But you don't, because you're a clown. So I only say that because it's going to come back and get you. All right. Joe, you said something about Sexton is anything but a little agent. Dude, if you're calling around supposedly and you're telling people not to come here, not to coach here, just because you're terrible client, first of all, he's not good at his job, got fired, and you're mad about that. So you're doing what you're doing. Yeah, you're little. You're a little person. You're a coward. So that is absolutely atrocious that you're mocking the school you've been at for 12 years. Not that we care in the sense that we know you're a joke, but you're really, really showing your true colors that I knew about a long time ago, but they didn't listen to me. I will, DJ 1000. Thank you. There's no team that has a brand like PSU. I'm sitting here in my Lion hat. Nice. Graham Spanier. Well, that's he's not famous, really. Well, he kind of is, but Mark, you might be missing the fact that massive NIL money's in play now with BYU. Yeah, they could win their conference. They're never going to make it to the Natty. Their code, bro. Their code is so strict. There's no way, man. There's no way. I would there's no way, bro. You're a top tier talent and you're going to BYU. There's no way. Their codes are way too strict. Some BYU fans did a great thing. They made donations to the State College Food Bank. Yeah, that's cool. They are good people. And I think they've done that a lot where BYU fans do that. They do that quite a bit where they donate money to the other team for whatever. So, hey, I'm not bashing BYU. It's just like some of their fans know nothing about football and they were in here commenting. But you also get every Mormon recruit. And there are so many great Mormon athletes. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I don't know that. I don't know that. That and they have to go on a mission for 2 years. Yep. Well, about that NIL, BYU kind of spent it on their staff. So, yes, they did. And again, could have been a chess move this whole time. Let's get all these coaches overpaid, and then they have less money everywhere else. There are too many trolls out there that wish PSU was their team. Yeah, absolutely. They're jealous. Sexton is anything but. I think he is. What's his height? I bet you he's like 5'2". BYU wasn't relevant since Jim McMahon. So although it's strict and maybe tough with honor code, the plus is the church ties mean every Mormon athlete wants to be at BYU. All right, bro, you're a BYU fan. We get it. East Stroudsburg, James Franklin was a QB. Yes, he was. Jimmy Extension. Computer reset, guys. You know that happens quite a bit, but I'm back. So I don't know if anybody commented that. I hit some people up to let them know. All right, I'm going to try and catch up here. Exactly. Matt Campbell is not a Sexton client. That's a great point. There's also a difference between being a CEO of a. Think about every Hawaiian, Mormon, atheist, freaking strong dudes. No, dude, I don't need to think about that. So although it's strict and maybe tough, bro, we know you're a BYU fan. Just chill. PSU will survive all ass clowns. Don't worry, Mark. We will be laughing a year from now. Yeah, we're going to get the last laugh, Mark. You know that. It's an absolute joke. First of all, you really can't take the guy seriously in the first place, and he's just got a good agent. But the fact that he's trolling us is so funny, bro. No one from Penn State liked him, and now he's trolling us. Bro, he's cooked, man. He is cooked. Wait until we get a real coach, bro. And we do a series with you. We're going to blow you out 90-0. So look forward to that. Keep going out and getting all these great players that you're going to do nothing with. Amen, PSU is alive and well with. Nice. Good. I really hate when my cookies crumble. Ask Jim Carrey. Mark had to reset. Yeah, thanks, Faf. Faf knows he's an IT guy. Yes, I did freeze. Sorry about that. By the way, guys, again, please like, share, subscribe, support the channel. Helps get to 2,000 subs. You want to support us monetarily, you can. You can member up. And that does happen sometimes. My computer overheats. Faf explained that to me. Hey, man, I'm 69. And yes, like the Phoenix, we will rise because we are. People don't realize that the great PSU experiment is alive and well. Success with honor equals PSU. And to say this to Mr. Bucknuts, if he's watching, we never had the full power of NIL at Penn State, okay? We never did. You combine that with the fact that we have a real coach that people are going to like. Look out. Seriously. Franklin was hired in 2014. NIL started, in 2021? We've never seen the full power because no one liked him here. So if we get, real donors involved at Penn State, man, and we get a real coach, whoo, boy, oh boy, I'll tell you. And if you're not going to support Penn State football, if Terry isn't hired, if he's not hired, then don't. You're not a real Penn Stater if you won't hire somebody, if you won't support our team because they didn't hire your friend. That's on you. So Mark, we lost you, my friend. Yeah, I'm back. Props to Neely for trying to get a real coach with a track record. Absolutely. Franklin paid Liam Clifford $5. Yeah, we were talking about that earlier. Franklin paid Liam Clifford $500K. Yeah, that's insane. He should have been paying us $500K. He was so bad. Apparently, a lot of teams have tried to hire Campbell, but since he represents himself, he's never available until after his season ends. Maybe it's a silver lining Kraft botched search. But again, we don't know that, man. We don't know if he botched it. We don't know. We truly do not know. So I understand what you're saying. 5 members. Nice. How about we get to 10 members tonight? How about that? You guys want to do that? You texted me. Oh, all right, Joe. Joe texted me about the little agent comment. He said he's anything but little, and he said it's because he's obese. So, man, I was gonna say something else, but I don't want to insult him too much. He looks like if Chris Farley wasn't. It looks like if Chris Farley wasn't a good actor. That's what he looks like. The fact that Matt Campbell has been a candidate for so many other jobs and turned them all down. Yeah, I mean, I think he's the guy too. He's just not going to take a job, you know. Sexton was what? Sataki was a good botch. He is. He is a far better fit. He is a better fit. He is. I have shared your podcast to Facebook, Instagram, and X. Thanks, Mark. Appreciate it, man. And I am on Facebook too. We have I've created that Facebook I don't know when. I think this season it already has 1.1 thousand followers. That happened way quicker than YouTube. So that's funny. He so botched it. Yeah, you think? All right. Jimmy Sexton looks like he owns a cookie company. Bro, seriously, you guys understand, you Penn State fans, you realize how stupid that is to mock us? Are you serious right now? And the guy today, again, the old school fan that I was talking to, and he just looked at me, he said, it'll come back to him. He was pissed. And he said, all they got to do is ban Sexton from our campus and say you can't talk to any of our players. I mean, that's that's a big pool of people that he could miss out on. They'll get him back. They're 2 guys, and one of them is not very smart. So, still thinks they should make Terry Smith. I agree, man. I want Terry to be the head coach. It seems like they don't. So I heard 2 things today. I heard that someone told me at work that Kraft wanted Terry, but the board did not. And then someone else at work told me the opposite of that. So which is it? I don't know. But there was a chat log comment on one of the channels that said that the 409 pin and all the support caught Pat Kraft off guard, and he didn't like it. I saw that on public forum. Please join the membership, close out all the live chat, and you will see a join button. Follow those prompts and become a believer. Wait, wrong fan base. Believer. Who is that? Wait, wrong fan base. Who's a believer? What am I missing? Who I want Terry Smith as our coach because one, why not? I love Terry Smith. He's the man. Give him a shot. If it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. You go and get another guy. But it doesn't seem like that's going to happen for whatever reason. And Justin Bieber. BOT split and Kraft does not want Terry. Okay, that's what I thought. I thought it was Kraft that didn't want Terry. So I guess there's been a lot of they're not getting along. So Pat Kraft, yeah. bro, you can take a hike. But what I want ultimately, truly what I want is to get a guy like Campbell and then have Terry on the staff. That's what I want truly. Because I just don't think that Terry's going to be the head coach. So let's make it the best situation we can. I am not totally on board with bringing in a Penn State guy to be the head coach. Because, like, I don't know, guys. Like, there was a lot of stuff about Joe's offenses and stuff that I didn't like. Like, it could get really boring and way too conservative. I don't know that Terry would do that too. But when you get a hometown guy, like a bleed blue and white guy in your program, and they get a lot more slack, I feel, than someone else would. And that can get old and stale. So there was a lot of years where Joe, he didn't have like the season that we want, like a national title or a big bowl berth. And everyone still loves him, and I get it. But like that gets old, guys. I don't want someone who we're going to just all be okay with if they don't do good. And I don't know if that would happen with Terry, but I'm not totally on board with just having a Penn State guy in here, because you have to have some of that. I feel you have to have some of that outside blood in your program. It's a different type of person. It's a different type of mindset. It's a different type of background. So, but you also need some Penn State blood in your program, and that's Terry Smith staying on the staff. I hope that happens, but Kraft has never wanted Terry. Yeah. So, that's the thing. Like, make Terry associate head coach, DC if we have to. I say we make him the emperor of Penn State football, and then we make Campbell the head coach. The first emperor ever in college football. Justin Bieber. Yeah. That's true. That is the wrong fan base. I thought you were saying that Bieber's a fan of the team. Campbell would be a good fit in the Big Ten footprint, I think you mean. Coaches at Toledo from Ohio. I hope the current PSU roster stays. Campbell Smith would be epic. Yes, it would. Yes, that would work, Mark. Yes, it would. Penn State is cooked. We are not cooked. Your comment is cooked. Pay Terry $2 million a year if it need be. Yep. Yes, apparently Terry Smith was just not that ready to be a head coach. See, that's another thing. We don't know, guys. Like, we don't know. He has all my support, but man, like, we just don't know. You know what I don't want to happen is he gets the head coach just because all the lettermen want him to be and all the donors, and then he does bad. That's gonna go south real quick. So I'm talking people could lose their jobs. So that's not. I don't know. Pat Kraft does not want to hire the interim, because if you hire the interim 99% of the time, the AD looks really bad. I think he is the outlier. Yeah. Drop a bag for Terry. Absolutely. I don't think he would leave Penn State. I really don't. Just because he doesn't get along with Kraft. Again, Kraft is one man. Penn State is more than just one guy. Okay, I'm putting this out. Kraft wants a blue chip model. Give all the NIL money to 20 to 30 players to fill the roster with student athletes that just want a scholarship. Okay. I'm sorry, but everyone who thinks Terry would be a better coach than Campbell is simply misinformed. That model has turned off a lot of coaches. Dude, I've been watching Big Ten football since 1975. Penn State is finished for the next 5 to 10 years unless you hire Nick Saban. Paterno was an outsider. Yeah, exactly. Yep, and I've made that point too. Love Joe Pa. Last 10 years of his career were less than spectacular, though. Yeah, you guys know what I'm saying. It got frustrating. Penn State just lost that DMV connection of players now. We'll get it back. I love Terry's tenure. But not everything lasts forever. We got a DMV in State College too, so we'll be fine. Praying Kraft can land the plane and get this done. I hope he's not driving the plane. Mark, have you seen next year's schedule? Terry could definitely go 1 or 2 loss. Yeah. Yep. I was going over the schedule with Joe earlier, and it's not that bad, but again, it's not a guarantee. I don't know about Terry's ability to handle all the administration stuff. Exactly. You don't know. And he's on so much adrenaline right now, All adrenaline right now. Apparently, Matt Campbell took a cut in his salary to help fund his coaching staff and student athletes. Franklin would no. Hire Terry as head coach. He'd want his players and staff to pay him more. Hire Terry as head coach, but make sure you hire a top-notch GM. Again, guys, I just don't think it's going to happen, but everything points at the fact that they're not going to hire him as the head coach. If they didn't yet, they're not going to. Apparently, Joe Pa was in his 80s. Try that sometime when you get that old. That's insane. You're coaching at that age still, and he was good. His ISU making counteroffer. Most likely, he should have hired a GM first. I think they're offering him crumble cookies. Matt is also good for our situation. He is used to fixing tough roster situations. He's a real coach, guys. Can't express that enough. Campbell 71% on Hall. Yeah, I saw that. And I think he was at like 80 some at one point. So that's the highest I think it's been on one guy. So, if the intern worked at OSU, why can't it work? I'm not saying that he's not, Mark. Again, I'm just trying to focus on the fact that I'm just trying to focus on the fact of what will actually, I think, happen. Like, if someone's said, a missile could hit outside my house right now, I don't want to talk for 20 minutes about the missile hitting outside my house because I don't think it's going to happen. So I don't want to waste my energy talking about it if it's not going to happen. I've made my case for the guy, but I don't want to keep talking about, and it's nothing against anybody that's saying this right now. I've said it a million times myself, but I just don't want to keep talking about Terry being the coach because I just don't think it's going to happen. So for whatever reason, it's not up to me. So I want to talk about what I think will happen, and that's Matt Campbell being the head coach, possibly, and then what will Terry do? That's what I want to talk about. Will he be on the staff? That's what I want to talk about. Cope Harder, bro, Penn State, you are blocked. I don't know who you are, but you are a moron. I hope I blocked the right guy. The only counter offer I saw was former offered free beef for life if he stayed. Best of both worlds, Terry would help us keep the backing of Letterman and alum as well as recruiting in the PA-DMV area that Campbell doesn't have any foothold on. Funny enough, Campbell was at 30% back in October, then fell off. Yeah, exactly. If you don't hire a good GM, Terry doesn't need to hold the brunt of administration possibilities. Yeah. Yeah, there's interims, and then there's a lot of lettermen that are coaches right now. Brent Key, Kirby Smart, Braum, who else? Clark Lee. So that's insane. $2 million. But that's insane, man. You programs out there that have real good coaches and you don't pay them money. It's insane. You deserve to lose them. That's crazy, man. That you guys don't pay your coaches. It's why do you do that? You deserve to lose them. It's crazy. You guys are off your rockers, not paying these real coaches. We paid Franklin $85 million, and he beat one decent team, one real team once in 12 years, and we were paying him $85 million. Are you kidding me? And you can't pay Matt Campbell, Kalani Sitake. You can't pay whoever money. Man, it's crazy. You guys deserve to lose these guys. You do. Hiring Campbell would be a good incentive for good portal players to come here. And again, all of you can disagree with me. I'm not going to block you for disagreeing with me. I'm going to block you for being an idiot and commenting stupid stuff. So, but you guys do not have to agree with me. If you disagree, you can say it. I love Terry, but something is missing for me. I really think a new outside, fresh ideology coach like Matt Campbell is what we need. Terry's awesome. Yes, we do. Mark, are you going to be okay if they do hire Campbell? Like, are you okay with that? Hiring Campbell would be a good incentive for good portal players to come here. Why hasn't Kraft called Campbell then? Kraft, mac and cheese with Campbell soup. That sounds pretty good. It's Ames, Iowa, Mark. Campbell turned down 4 NFL jobs, 2 college jobs at minimum. I hope Penn State can hire Matt Campbell. What? Don't call us Penn State. Thomas, they've been talking for the last 24 hours. Yeah, supposedly. Sataki was never coming to PSU. He used PSU. Good for him. All right. I'm going to block you too. You're swearing. Thomas, they've been talking. Sataki was never coming to PSU. Thomas, they've been talking for the last 24 hours. If Campbell is hired, have a press conference with Campbell and Terry Smith present. That would do wonders for everybody. Understood. Why did it take more than getting him a raise and extension at Iowa State? Because he is his own agent and doesn't negotiate during the season. Media rights deals, Big Ten per school. Man, 277 views right now. Media rights deals, Big Ten per school per year average. 71 million, Big 12 per school per year average. Campbell is a warrior. Yes, he is. So, I rock. Thank you. Yeah. So, yeah, that guy called me a little a-hole. I'm not little, man. 250 pounds. Campbell is a warrior. And I'm 33 too. I'm not young. I'm not like that young either. Mark, you still there? Campbell is a big family guy. Has to be the right fit for the family, extended family. But when it comes to like Terry, I know there's a lot of people that want him to be the coach, but it's like I just don't think it's going to happen. You know, you can, if you want to make the case on here in the comments, like by all means do so. But Campbell is a big family guy, has the right fit for his family. JW, who are you? You said you played at Penn State? At least Campbell is not a Sexton client. Campbell is probably Kraft 9-10 choice. Campbell and his assistants would be getting fat raises. Absolutely. You must certainly avoid the schism that would Terry moving on. Hey, losers, Matt Campbell's not coming to Penn State. All right, you are blocked. Did you know Tim Manoa, former player, is a relative to Sataki? Huh. Unfortunately, PSU and Blue Blood Northeast programs. By the way, guys, I want to get to 10 members tonight if you want to. I'm blocking a lot of people. So, unfortunately for PSU and Blue Blood Northeast programs, the best is in the past. Look at the history of Big East programs. Bro, we are not even remotely close to the Big East. More proof Sexton is part of this problem. Yes. Iowa State Athletic Department has a $147 million deficit projected. That's crazy. I can't imagine what Campbell will be able to do with resources. Yes. Not PSU, Mount Union. Oh, okay. I tried to walk on after I transferred. Did try out, and one spring practice didn't work out. Yeah, I tried out at Penn State too, JW. Iowa State just had their best recruiting class. The only way he leaves is if he gets $10 million. Campbell is coming to Penn State. Is it breaking? Is it breaking? Love the block. Thanks. Greg, is it breaking right now? Anybody that wants to make negative comments about Matt Campbell, tell me, and I'll give you my phone number, and we'll have a discussion. Until then, don't do it on the show. Yep. Not yet. Last I knew, he was on campus. Okay. I haven't seen it yet. I'm on Twitter waiting. Okay. Okay, question for you, Mark. Earlier on in the podcast, you said that you wanted a reputable coach, someone with years of experience at the program. My question is, how many years is too many at theirs? I don't know. I don't know the answer to that. Too many years? I don't know. As long as you're successful, you've been there a long time, that's fine, you know. So George Kuhn, thanks, man. New member, block the trolls. Oh, I am. Trust me. Terry's the opposite of Franklin, better coach on the fly, making changes. I don't think Terry has that outgoing personality that Franklin had for recruiting overall. Mark, are you thinking the hiring will happen at any time now? I missed the very beginning of the show. Don't know, man. Don't know. Don't know when it's going to be. Don't know who it's going to be. Don't know when it's going to happen. I've been told nothing about that, and I'm not sure. Honestly, I do not know. I think, if we're hearing this heat about it, maybe it'll happen. I would think it would happen soon because you kind of have to, you can't really let it simmer. But Kraft will want an answer by tomorrow. Yeah. I hope it happens soon, man. I do. If Kraft able to pull this off, I think would be in good shape. Sorry, guys, I was reading some. Continued from my last comment. Stocky is 9 years. I believe Campbell is similar. I would say what is a peak time is like when Kalen DeBoer is at right now. Like 2 to 4 years, still plenty potential to grow. The only thing I hate about Campbell hire is that he's Josh Pate's guy. Greg said wait. So is it happening or not? I'm just reading. I'm trying to read. I like Campbell a lot. His name was in the first. What's the difference now watching from Tampa, Florida? Nice. It's hot down there, bro. LOL. Rocco backed as a junior and is damn good. Yep. You got that right. Campbell has turned down a few other jobs over the years. If PSU can get him, it's a good hire. All right, Joe went to Insomnia and just bought cookies. Thank you, Joe. Joe just bought Insomnia. Sorry, guys. I'm just reading. I'm trying to find Mark. What's up, dude? Mark, by the way, can I Can I give your page a shout out, man? You have a YouTube channel. Like, you have a channel that you have videos on. What do you talk about? So you do financial stuff, Mark. But yeah, man, if I can put, if I can point some people your way, gladly will do so. I didn't know you had a channel, man. That's cool. You got like videos here. I just pulled you up. Mark, are you a Penn State alum? But anyway, guys, sorry, I'll pay attention again. Here's the coaching carousel of Bob Chesney, Brent Key, Matt Campbell, Kalen DeBoer, Jeff Brom, Eli Drinkwitz, Margaret Freeman, and the list continues. Yeah. Mark, did you understand what I was saying earlier about not wanting to talk about Terry anymore? I'd love to have Mark's channel. Yeah, support Mark's channel, guys. Jeez. Just go to his thing and subscribe. Support his channel. Sorry, Greg. No, what'd you say? Greg, Iowa State is offering a 5-year, $50 million. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Help us. Iowa State defense also runs a 3-2-6, 3-5 safety defense. Grunt could sit a year behind Becht. Yeah, he could. Oh, man. All right. So, but yeah, Mark, if you want support, I don't know if you guys are delayed at all, but let me know, Mark, if you want support. Hold on. Let me look this up, guys. Oh, dude, please don't. Please. Oh, man. This is so bad. If this happens again, like, I'm like going into the priesthood. All right. Penn State targets Mac. Mark, you still like the 4-3 defense, or would you like more schemes and creativity? Yes, I love the 4-3, man. I love the 4-3. Always did. Mark, I really admire your commitment to the coaching carousel. Thanks, Joe Paul. Another pedophile state university losers. Unapologetic Catholic. You are a moron and a clown and a coward. Mark, I really admire. Yeah, thanks, Joe Paul. I appreciate it, man. You membered up too, Joe Paul. Thanks. Guys, help us get to 10 members tonight. That'd be awesome. That'd be awesome. Where is Iowa State gonna get the money from? They're already in the hole. Yeah. I don't know, dude. That's a great question. How are we hitting the transfer portal? Very hard, Mark. Very hard. 5-year, $50 million. Where is that? Can you guys can someone like message that to me on Instagram and I'll pull it up, please? Greg, you've been on top of it. Can you send that to me? There's nothing about this supposed to counteroffer. Okay. There's nothing about it. There's nothing about this supposed to. Okay. Oh, we'll go band for band easily. Share it with me, Greg, please. Yeah, we're gonna hit it hard, Mark. Very hard. Very, very hard. It's again, like if we get a coach like that, then we can bring guys in. Here's the thing: if we hire Campbell, just as an example, I don't know, it's not finalized yet, as far as I know. He could bring guys with him, and then Terry, if he stays, he could have guys stay with him. So we might not have to hit the portal that hard, but we're probably gonna have to hit it pretty hard. I'm glad I'm not the only one going crazy over this. Yeah, dude, I'm literally gonna like go sleep outside tonight, and it's like 17 degrees right now. The only post I've seen about 5-year $50 million was from an account that when you look into it is filled with. Yeah, see, there's so many troll accounts out there. I mean, who was it the other day? I think Aaron shared an article with me, and like the headline was so bad that it like looked really fake, but it also looked kind of real. So there's a lot of troll accounts out there. Terry ain't staying; he's going to UConn. Okay, I'll let him know. I'm gonna call Kraft right now and let him know that Terry's leaving. Nice, 78, baby. That's nice. The founder of Casey's General Stores is going to fork over the big bucks so Iowa State can keep Campbell. By the way, I think some of you guys are delayed, and that's fine. Because, Mark, like I said, if you want me to shout out your channel, you can get some more subscribers, man. I didn't know you had videos. If you don't want to, let me know, but let me know if you want to. Let's just hope we get the right person. Exactly. Yes. And again, I want Terry, guys, but I just don't think it's going to happen. So talking like speculation on Terry and all that, it's like, I think we've done enough of that, but you guys can say whatever you want. All right, Gerald. Breaking news. Matt Campbell signs a 5-year extension. Yeah. Greg, do you believe that? I don't believe that, but I don't believe it. It wouldn't be crazy to believe it, but I don't believe that. Oh God, help us all. PSU's athletic department is also the negative. All college athletic departments are in the hole. The House settlement. Yeah. Let's wait for credible information. Beach Joe, thanks for remembering up, man. I appreciate it. Guys, we're 2 members away from 10. Tacky Curmudgeon, I missed you being a member. Glad I stumbled on this podcast. Very positive as well. True Blue. Absolutely. Yeah, man. We don't sugarcoat. By diehard fans, for fans, no filter. We're going to keep it professional, but we're not going to sugarcoat it and or be robotic. You know, that's all I can tell you. After this coaching search fumble, we couldn't have landed a better coach. Yeah. I hope they don't fumble it again. Just hit the join. Thomas broke it down earlier. Just go to the front page, hit the join button. Sometimes it's kind of hidden, and there's also the thanks button in there and super chats. But if you want to member up, just go to hit join and it joins you in. Was Campbell seen at State College? I guess he was, yeah. Also, ISU has no money to counter anything. No, they don't. Greg can be our reporter tonight. Greg is live and on the ground. Somewhere. Yeah, that's not true. Also lost their NIL coordinator 3 days ago. Easiest way to become a member. Yeah, just hit the join button there at the front. Any idea who would be a good GM? Mark, you're still a member, right? Like, I'm not seeing you pop up here. I thought you joined as a member, didn't you? For some reason, you're not popping up in the sidebar as I love PSU since 1970. No, I'm not. Sorry, I'm missing you guys. I'm missing some of you guys. Okay. No, I'm not a PSU alum, just a guy who lived in Central PA, then went to school. Nice. Okay. Yeah, you said that before. Thanks, Mark. Was up in Creston today, was like 12. Jeez. Thanks, Antoine. You've been commenting a lot. I appreciate it, man. So that's 9 members tonight. Let's get to 10. PSU supporter from Malaysia here. Nice. Holy crap. I'll be honest, I couldn't point that out on the map right now. Went to my first PSU game on November 10th, 1973. That's funny. That's cool you remember that, man. My birthday, John Cappelletti. Wow. Why wouldn't Kraft just re-interview to get Urban Meyer? Because I guess there's like Character issues, you know. I mean, you guys know. Mark, did you coach Franklin? Did you catch Franklin Sunny Day? Yeah, he said, yeah, we did. That wasn't new member Ant, short for Anthony. There you go. Gonna change your name? Yeah, dude, of course. He's an absolute clown. He talks out of his you know what. What sucks is the Penn State coaching search is making prospective coaches richer and the other programs waking up. Well, that's the thing. It's, can I buy Mark a membership? Dude, that's the thing. Like, I can't like gift particular people a membership. Wait, Mark who? Mark is a member, right? Member number 9. Thank you, Antoine. Is that how you say it? JR, Mark who? Yes, I do have a podcast, Elevate Your Profits. It's not just about business only. We promote people who have a cause. Yeah, so if you guys can, go give Mark a sub. You know, even if the pay, you know, it looks like a good content, but even if the content isn't your cup of tea, just sub and support Mark. With Urban, it's a BOT issue with character and NIL proposal stuff. Yeah, it's a character thing, man. Like, unfortunately, because I love Urban Meyer, man. But that's just when you get 100K subscriber members, don't forget us early members. I won't. Yeah, wow, if that happens, man. Thank you, Beach. If that happens, that'd be insane. I'd rather national titles over character issues. Yes, he is. Couldn't have said it better myself. Urban Meyer weren't serious. Yeah. Some channels allow members to gift memberships. The Mark you said isn't a member. Mark Gassert is? Yeah, Mark, you're a member, right? You're popping up as green. Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch. What is the Brady Bunch panel coming back? Miss Mark Sr. Yeah, I'm gonna have him on. I want to have him on now, but like he wants Terry, and you know, and I get it, but I kind of want it to play out first. The James 0195. Thanks, man. We got to 10 members tonight. Thanks, guys. That's awesome. By the way, I want to have some idea. I want to get some ideas, but I'm going to do. So we did a 500 sub giveaway, and the guy that won it, we haven't seen him since last season, like Notre Dame game. So, like, I have to give someone else the 500 sub giveaway, and then we're doing an even bigger 1,000 sub giveaway. So I'm going to do a 1,000 sub giveaway. And pretty much what it comes down to is I take, like, I don't know how many yet. I'm going to have to, like, figure it out. I'm going to have to plan it with Brett, but I'm going to take, like, the top so many commenters, put them in a hat, draw a name, and then I'm going to do a 1,000 sub giveaway. The stuff I'm going to be giving is yet to be determined, but the 500 sub giveaway, dude, he hasn't been on since. So I don't know what happened to him, but he literally won a giveaway, and he never came back. So, all right. Campbell's smart enough to know he'll have. Nittany Sports Now. Neely met with Campbell today to hammer out a deal. Thank God. Okay, stay called, Darius. Nice, man. Tacky curmudgeon. You don't look familiar, but welcome in, man. Nice. Do you still live in State College? Jim, thank you for being a member. 11 members tonight. Oh, I want Terry too. Campbell is a legit candidate. Finally, who I could see people getting behind. Everyone is running emotionally insomnia right now, though. Joe literally went to Insomnia and bought Insomnia mid-show. Oh man, dude, that's hilarious. Joe. All right, yeah, those are troll accounts saying about Campbell. Okay, they are. Yeah. Oh boy, but everyone is right. They're going to Insomnia, Thomas. Join us, Elevate Your Profits, Tom Ginn and Mark Gassert on Monday, July 21st at 6 p.m. Eastern. We uncover what exactly is a hybrid road warrior and learn more about Randy Chaffee and his new book. Cool, man. Yeah, if you guys want to subscribe, support Mark, go ahead. And Mark, turn on your notifications so they know. Doesn't Iowa State have a bowl game? Would complicate plans a little. So much to consider, but will get done. Franklin was poisoned, showing true colors now. Been seeing Campbell has a meeting tomorrow morning with Iowa State AD. Yeah, we were talking about that earlier. I guess the one guy is an ISU alum, big profit guy. And another thing too, guys, Raw Nutrition, the upper left there. If you guys want supplements, I am with them. You can use my code to get a discount. So if you want supplements, it's Chris Bumstead's line. If you don't know who he is, just Google him. He's today's Arnold Schwarzenegger, basically classic physique Olympian. I think 6 or 7 time. Oh wow, holy moly! Joe Paw gifted 10 Mark Lesko podcast memberships. Holy crap! Thanks, Joe. That's awesome. There you go, guys. Wait, which Mark isn't a member, Joe? That you were saying? Mark Gassert is a member, I think, right, Mark? You are a member. I think Mark is like really delayed. I don't know, which is fine. But thank you, Joe Paw. That's awesome, man. That's very nice of you. I think it goes randomly to 10 people. So, man, that's very nice of you, Joe Paw. Thank you. You'd think if the Purdue chicken guy and the butter guy, they should be, yeah. I'm just hoping tomorrow it's done tomorrow. I don't see anywhere that they have any money. Yeah, exactly. Greg, you're funny, man. I think you're typing too fast right now. I think Joe's nervous right now. At this point, Campbell is an absolute home run. Yes, he is. Very nice, Joe. Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, Mark, you're a member. Someone handing out memberships like it's Christmas. Yep. Total revenue for Iowa State from football is between 35 and 40 million. This means Penn State should be able to come in. Yeah, bro. And here's another thing too, guys. I want to say, I'm gonna make a store like a merchandise store. Okay. I'm gonna make a merchandise store, and I'm doing it. I'm trying to get it set up, but like I want to make it cheap if I can for you guys, and like I'm gonna make like coffee mugs, polos, Mark Lesko podcast merch, and I want to get that set up. I'm working on it right now, so I want to get you guys merch. So I'm working on that. But again, thank you guys for the support so much. I mean, 10 freaking memberships, dude. That's insane. Seriously, like that blows my mind. Thank you, Joe Paw. I took the membership away, brought it back. And we have 13 members and 10 gifts. So 23 memberships. That's crazy. Thank you guys for the support. Seriously, I can't thank you enough. Total revenue. Bro, Joe Paul, you were the man. Thank you. Oh, dude, he's being more vindictive than you could possibly imagine. See, Will, do you know Chris? I think he's sleeping. Chris, we're staying in touch, but like I kind of want to have him on after all the dust is settled because dude, he's so like in the freaking trenches right now with this stuff. And he hates Franklin probably more than me. So Franklin's doing some stuff right now that we don't like, so I mean Chris is welcome anytime, but he's just I think he's in the trenches right now. It's time for this to end tomorrow. Yes, amen to that. Let's go. Brooklyn, USA, new member. Thanks, man. Hats. All right, you guys give your suggestions what you want. Great content as always. I'm out. Yep. All right, buddy. See ya. We'll have to send this Iowa State's AD butter chicken. No, we don't need to do that. We're better than Fraudlin. I just stumbled upon this channel. It's Fresh and Fun Podcast, who is a regular dude. Yes, I am. I'm a diehard fan, so that makes me a little different. But you're right. I'm just a regular dude having a conversation that you guys would have with your boys. Great show, Mark. Hope we find our coach PSU always. Yes. By the way, I've been trying to get Mr. Bucknuts on here, and I think he's too scared to come on. So I'll make sure everyone's nice. As long as he's nice, I'll make sure everyone's nice, Mr. Bucknuts. Don't be scared. Come on the show. I don't see anywhere. 10:47. Wow, that time really shot up. An hour 21. That's not too bad. That's like an average episode for Brett and I. I don't see anywhere that Iowa has the money to give Campbell. Exactly. Thanks, Joe Paul. Joe Paul, you are the man. Baseball hats, okay. Mark, did you hear about Franklin directly calling? Yeah. Uh-huh. Yes. Yes, I did. That is absolutely atrocious, man. Like, that's pathetic. Yes, we did talk about that, man. Like, yes, it's bad. Sources on Franklin, bad-mouthing. So I saw it on Big Ten Huddle with Chris today. Chris Gorky's on Big Ten Huddle a lot. By the way, if my computer resets, just hold on. I'll be back. I don't think it will, but my goodness. Great show as always, Mark. Anybody want to hook up, we will promote your business because passion in an industry, it's all about. Yeah, I'm going to watch your stuff, Mark. But, please support Mark. Like I said, even if it's not your cup of tea, just give him a sub, support him. Yeah, don't troll Iowa State folks. Love Iowa folks, good people. Yeah. Did I do that, Faf? Did I troll him? Oh, no. Yeah. Yeah, I don't want to troll anybody unless they do it first. So there's a lot of them. I'm not seeing very good coordinators and assistants that might come along with it to Penn State. Well, they can get – how about we go get Moorhead so Franklin doesn't get him because he really needs Moorhead. What he's probably going to do is make the flashy hire in Chip Kelly, and they might go 10-2. Like I said, Jane Flank had crumble cookies at a signing day party. Yeah, that's absolutely pathetic. Trucker hats. Mr. Bucknuts is too busy planning his national. Probably, yes. Franklin acted like a child to our fans. So, yes, I forgot about that, man. He used to argue with fans. Like, that is. Oh, bro, that is so bad. Oh, my God. That's embarrassing. Like, why do that? He was so sensitive, man. It's insane that you're arguing with fans that paid money to come to the game. It's insane. Why do you care what they say? It's crazy. Matt making a decision tomorrow. Oh, God. Oh, I was talking to the chat. Yeah, Faf. Oh, we have a decision tomorrow. Who said that? Yes, Mark. Merry Christmas, Mark. 10 memberships. Yep. So I think that goes randomly to people. I'd honestly look Google how you declare a free membership. I hope it goes to someone who wants it because I think it's just randomized. But if someone can, please do that. Google and put in the chat how those are divvied up. All right, I had hopes that maybe Noel's defense. I think it will. I hope they keep him. My girlfriend is an Iowa State grad. She's giving me hell right now. LOL. Are you a Penn State guy? Mike, Chris Gorky said it on another podcast this morning. Yeah, exactly. Yep. He was obsessed with Maryland. Resurrect the killer cookie from the deli. Send it to BYU. I'm hearing Fraudlin is going to go after Ty Howe. Good. Go ahead. It won't make a difference. Put you in mind of Eagles coach, LOL. The way Terry was treated. I don't know, man. I don't know. You mean like in a bad way? Like, I hope not, dude. Like, we don't deserve that. We love Terry. Frank was obviously embarrassing. He was. He was a clown. Whew. You were the fan that argued with him? No, 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 no. I wasn't. I mean, I gladly would have, but he's not worth my time, so I probably wouldn't have. But I went to a Penn State football camp. My cousin was there, and I tried like waving at him, and he wouldn't look at me. So I think he knew who I was, and he didn't like me. And that was one of the proudest moments of my life. What are you thinking happens to the current roster? Big hit or salvageable? And again, like I had like 400 subscribers. How did he even know who I was? And a wise man told me at that time. He said, "Assume he knows who you are." So didn't change anything I was doing, but Matt Campbell said it. Oh God. Um, uh, Killer Cookie. I don't know who that is. Is that like a before me time at Penn State? Killer Cookie at the deli? No, I didn't argue with Franklin. What are you thinking happens to the current roster? It depends on who the coach is. I think we retain a lot, especially if Terry stays on the staff, but I don't honestly, I don't know. Matt Campbell said it. I'm looking how to gift memberships, but they're given away randomly. Yeah, so I hope it goes to people who actually want it, but thank you, Joe Paw. That's greatly appreciated. With Campbell, obviously. Gee, holy crap. Thomas just gifted 10 memberships too. Thanks, Thomas. Go to the dollar sign at the bottom of the screen and 3 choices will appear. Click on memberships gifting with his Iowa AD. Okay. Schedule Franklin Tech, please. That's good. Franklin Tech would be a guaranteed win every year. It sounds like a place where you go to learn how to fix a car the wrong way. Google Campbell not signed yet. Close. Okay. Thank you, Thomas, for gifting 10 memberships. You're the man. All we know, J Rod hyped up on espresso. Oh, dude. Jared is on espresso 24/7. Dismissing Ty Howell like that is crazy. He has produced studs at tight end, and this is by far our best recruiter in the DMB. Well, I'm not trying to dismiss. I'm just saying, like, if he's got, I don't want to lose Ty Howell, but Franklin's a clown, and he'll probably take him, and he's going to go down there, and he's going to, what's he going to do? Recruit elite tight ends? Like, I can't do anything about the decision. If he wants to do that, then don't let the door hit you on the way out, bud. You want to do that, then you're a Penn State guy. You want to go with Franklin to VT, then do it. But that's not smart. So I hope he doesn't. Individually, you need to set your settings to accept memberships. What? I do. Yeah, I did. I think I did. Is it saying something? Let me check it. Did I do something wrong? All right. Earn. Yep. Okay. Memberships. Yeah, they're in there. They're launched. Holy crap. How many memberships do we have now? But Thomas, again, everybody hype up Thomas. He just gave out 10 memberships. Thank you, Thomas. It's very nice of you. Yeah, I think I did, Joe Paw. Franklin reminds me of the Eagles coach arguing with fans. It's insane. He's a clown. Remember when multimillionaire Franklin went after the kid in the student section? Yeah. Good Lord. I'll take Campbell, but wish he would have got Heartline. I agree with that in some, yes. And again, if he does, man, like best of luck, Terry. I mean, that's not a smart move, but best of luck. Would you rather have Franklin or Brian Kelly? Brian Kelly. Yeah. Merry Christmas. Thanks, Thomas. Appreciate it, man. I don't think Terry goes to VT. I don't either. But WTG, Thomas. Way to go, Thomas. I only see super stickers and super chat. What are you trying to do? Gift memberships. Yeah, you just go to membership. How did you guys gift memberships? I think JR's trying to do it too. Do you guys tell JR how you did it? Because when I go onto my own page, I can't see my membership pop up because I'm me. So I have to like log out and log in or go to a YouTube like I'm not a member or it's not me to see the stuff. So wait, let me check my channel layout. Can I do that? I can check my channel layout, right? Dude, you guys freaking gifted 20 memberships. That's insane. Thank you. And we've gotten literally 20 subscribers tonight too. Holy moly. Thank you guys for the support. Seriously. It's mind-boggling. But yeah, 20 new subs tonight. I was just on the phone with Joe earlier and I said, we're at 11:23. We're almost at 12. And now we're at 11:43. But thank you guys. Please be patient with me here while I'm not paying attention. I'm trying to look at my channel. How do I do that? Oh, I think I got it. Yeah, so I think you just go to the front page of the channel and there's the thanks button too. That's like the donation button. And there's super chats. And then the membership, I think you just hit join, right? Again, just give me a second here while I try to figure this out. Yeah, there's join buttons right next to the subscribe button. And we got 81 likes. Holy crap. Yeah, I think you just go to join, right? Is that how you gift a membership? Okay. Okay, now that I'm back paying attention. Tell JR how you gift memberships. JR, do you have it? Did you figure it out? That is Slayer's Cope. You paid 400 subs, dude. You don't know how to count. I blocked him. I really want to play Franklin. PSU going to against Virginia Tech. Now that would be fun. Yeah, bring back Marhead. Super late. This is early for me. If Campbell becomes our coach, I hope he can bring back Jay Rogers from Sooners. Campbell will assemble a good staff. Rage, what's your name? I've seen you on here before, obviously. Not you, the viewers. Yes, he will assemble a good staff. No, the user have to do that, Mark. Have to do what? This is a done deal tomorrow. Book it. No more extensions. Enough is enough. Campbell will bring some recruits. So, do you think it'll happen? See, Will? Attention, Sarge is in the Lesko house. What'd he say? Franklin will have 8 wins and 4 losses to top 10 teams next year. FYI, QB Kerry Collins went to my hometown high school. Nice. He's the man. The difference between Franklin and Sirianni is Sirianni is Italian and has actually won at the highest level. Yeah. There's a huge difference between the two. For sure. I had to do it from my MacBook, couldn't do it from my phone app. Someone gifted a gift. I'd rather see Terry go to Nebraska with the man or gave him the chance to coach in college. True new member bio. I had lunch with Joe Paul, dinner with Terry. James Franklin wasn't friendly when we met him. Wow. Antoine, if you don't mind me asking, how old are you? Are you like a father of a player or something? I had lunch with Joe Pa, dinner with Terry. Wow. He was not friendly. Like what did he do? Matt can coach QBs and running backs. All right. Like this could be the night someone goes to sleep, wakes up, and is like, yep, sounds like a good idea. And wham, we get ourselves a ball coach. Click the money sign and you should see the drop down, but it didn't. Okay. Yeah, I think you might have to do it desktop. Hit the thumbs up, y'all. Yes, do that too, please. Thank you. Gifted one Marklo task. Thank you, guys. Thanks, Jopa. I'm on my iPad. Dude, what? What is going on here? Jopa is going 3-9. VT is going 3-9 next year. That's Alex is being generous, just so y'all know. He's trying to be nice. I don't know. I've heard Clemson, Pitt, Mark, just Google info. They're on top of it. The best thing about this podcast is there is no infomercials. You do promote health and fitness, however, it's done tastefully. Yeah, thanks, man. Appreciate it. I've been bodybuilder for 10 years. Thanks for the gifted membership. There's a gifted membership right there. Frankly, needs to go get on with his life. PSU did him a big favor. He's a minor hero in Blacksburg now and hasn't won the first game. If he has mediocre success, the fan base will be happy. They will be or they won't be. FYI, I went to college with Kerry Collins. That's cool. Man, how many people in here know Kerry Collins? Degeneration X. I joined your homepage prior to coming on tonight. Yeah, so I'm sorry. Am I missing something? Like, JR, what are you trying to do? I've had dinner with Joe Paul at his place. Yep, I'm that old. You're experienced. Tacky curmudgeon. Yeah, so JR, what are you trying to do? If you message me on Instagram if you have to. Each individual user has to. Oh, okay. So JR is saying in order to be gifted a membership, each individual user has to have that enabled on their settings on your channel. So no, it's random. I don't pick. Joe I think Joe wants one. But yes. Yeah, so Google that, guys, because I don't know how to do that. I love Pitt to win against them. Oh, dude, if we play Pitt and win, I'm literally going to run out in the field and get it tackled by security. PSU grad. My dad was a PSU grad. My uncle, too. Nice, man. Yep. John. Considering there isn't a top 10 ACC team, frankly, go undefeated. Yeah, she's building a dynasty, that's for sure. All right, so another. Yeah, JR, can you do it from a desktop? Why can't you do it from a freaking iPad? That's so strange. Hold on, let me check here. See, I'm sorry, guys. I don't know how to gift memberships. I was not expecting anyone to do that, and I greatly appreciate it. But we have 15 individual members too. So I was just sent something. It said, I don't know if this is true. Breaking: Matt Campbell staying at Iowa State. Penn State's top donors, the same ones that wanted Franklin gone, are now pitching hard for Terry Smith as the next head coach. Hats off to Iowa State for keeping their guy without having to renegotiate his contract. Dude, that's such a troll. That's such a troll, bro. Greg, that has to be like not real. I had dinner with Joe Paul back in 2006. Met both Bill O'Brien and Franklin at coaches' clinics. All awesome experiences. The memberships are passed out to viewers that show participation. Okay. All right. So if you want a membership, Joe, Joe definitely wants a membership, bro. I guess you have to like, share, and comment, Joe. Campbell went to Maslin. Yep. Maslin, McKinley. Maybe if you do it from a browser on your phone instead of the app. I was talking to Joe earlier. I was like, that was so funny the other night after we lost to Taki. Joe came on. He's like, this is BS. And then he like got off. It was like his only comment. He just came on, commented that, and left. Peyton Falzone and Jackson Ford are. Yes, they are. Michael Motti reincarnated. Was Campbell in State College today? I heard that like on forums. I heard he was. I don't know though. I don't know. I don't know if he was here at all. I would assume he was. Yeah, system is rigged, bro. There's a couple reports saying it though. Really? Joe just pay the $3? Yeah, Joe. Come on now. No, Joe's in college, man. He's broke. No offense, Joe. You said that to me. Joe's a broke college kid, guys. All right. I've been there. I lived off a bag of ramen, like one pack, like a 20-pack of ramen for like a week. I lived off a 20-pack of ramen when I was in college. I had no money. And I had like Wise Market generic Lucky Charms, and they were stale. So I had chicken broth, um, ramen, and a stale box of Lucky Charms that were store brand. So I get it. Joseph Korsich, the worst part is there's a ton of trolls in here getting memberships. They might be. I'll block them. I heard Campbell's having a team meeting and he's meeting with Iowa State coach. So that's very good. That is a very good sign. About 20 years ago, my family gave me the gift of attending PSU fantasy football camp. Yeah, I've heard about that. Who said about that? Yeah. Was it you that said that? Yeah. Yeah, that's awesome. Sataki interviews after the extension made me think he was playing Kraft. Probably. Yeah. Foul zone, if he needs up just a little, that dude is going to be a damn solid QB. Yeah. I think, yeah, every kid in college did that. Yeah, seriously. Still live off MREs. MREs, they're not that bad. I looked for an ATM where I could withdraw $3 when I was in college. This one time, guys, you want to get into college, like being broke stories. I was like 30 minutes from my house and I had 75 cents in my car. That's all the money I had. And I paid 75 cents in gas and made it home somehow. I don't know how, but I did. At Gantasy. Iowa State president, then a team meeting after probably. So what are you saying, Joe? It's good or bad? Chicken ramen and peanut butter sandwiches. Yep. Nittany Nation, who is your favorite all-time Nittany Lions player? Franklin loses to Clemson, Georgia Tech, and maybe Pitt. to name a couple, yeah. Oh, geez. He's losing to everyone except Boston College, VMI, and maybe Maryland. Oh, I'm still mad at not. Yeah, me too. My roommate used to go donate blood. Yes. Yep. It's so BioLife isn't there anymore. CSL is. So JR just gifted 10 memberships. Thank you, JR. Yeah, I know. MREs. Sarge was a Marine. Thank you for your service, Sarge. Gifted 10. Thank you, JR. Appreciate it, man. JR got it figured out and he gifted 10. Not in college. It means we'll find out soon. Yeah. It depends on which continent you are eating that MRE, if you know. Yeah, I've had some MREs, man. I liked them. My uncle was a Marine, so JR the man, the myth, the legend. Who's going to be the next Scott Sterling? PSU strength of schedule 15, VT 50. It's probably why he went there. But thank you, JR. Appreciate it, man. JR's a big supporter. Just gifted literally 30 gifted memberships tonight. And I think we had 10, 11, 12 individual ones already. So thank you, guys. I hope Brett's watching because he's going to have his freaking mind blown. So let me see here. So I think you guys got that figured out, right? The gifting membership. But again, thank you, JR. Really appreciate it, man. It's 11:49. So we went up 26 subs in this one episode. We have 30 gifted memberships, and we had 12 individual memberships. That's insane. Thank you, guys. Seriously. Kerry Collins is my favorite. Yes, he is. Oh, nice. Yeah, okay. I saw that before, man. That's cool. Kerry Collins is my favorite. By the way, Bob, what did you do at fantasy camp? Because I don't think I heard of that before you said that. I knew they have that camp for women too. But what was fantasy camp? Cautious optimism. Some reports coming out from ISU that may be a bit concerning. Dude, I can't do this anymore, man. I cannot be misled again on a coach search, dude. Seriously, like this can't happen. I mean, honestly, like it can't. This needs to stop immediately. Big shout out to the guys gifting memberships. Outstanding. Yeah, thank you guys. Really, seriously. Joe, did you get one? Yeah, JR, no problem. I didn't help you out, man. Like I had no idea how to do it. So thank you guys who did, because I was no help with that. I was a Marine and born on 11/10. My wife was a Marine. Oh wow, that's awesome. Scouting fan sites saying former players stating he isn't going anywhere. Nothing from a Big J journalist, so take it as you will. Former players? Oh, dude, I'm not gonna be able to sleep tonight. Semper Fi. That's right. Always a Marine. You never retire. My uncle was a Marine. Favorite Indian line, Rashard Casey. Relax, Mark. No credible sources. All right. I'll try to relax. You know what? Like, I kind of want to stay on here. And if you guys are going to, like, keep reporting stuff, then I'm just chilling. All right? I'm chilling. I'll be in bed by midnight. Dude, we have 2,477 views on this one episode already. That is the highest count live I've ever had. That's insane. All right. That's cool. That's cool. It's not fact. That's right. At this, dude, you know who I don't like, and it's not really his fault. JD Pickle, man. Like dude, I don't know. He's just like, I think he's just kind of an oddball. At this point, if we whiff on Campbell, that's strike two. Yeah. Imagine if we lose Campbell and Terry. Bro, we're cooked, man. We are cooked. OJ McDuffie, Danny Earl, John Amici. John Amici, the basketball player. I don't have to work tomorrow. Let's do it. Well, I do, JR, so. But thank you guys for love your show, man. Have you heard anything about Campbell as far as player development? Where's my sub at? Your sub. Did you subscribe? Hey, Mark, love your show, man. Have you heard anything about Campbell as far as player development? Greatest strengths. So he has a pretty good resume with like players. I mean, for example, Brock Purdy is one of his players. I mean, that guy's defined the odds of everything in the NFL. But I don't know all that much about Matt Campbell in detail. I just know he's a very solid coach. He has a good record. He played in Ohio. He played in Pennsylvania. He's from Ohio. Like I know he's a very solid coach, but I'm definitely going to do some more research on him now but we'll see. I'm not going to do it until he's hired. You know, Bry guy 75. I thought 2023 was Franklin's best shot at a natty. Yeah. Everyone, please hit the thumbs up. Mark, nothing is credible. Sleep tight. Thank you, Lord. Need to get to work early tomorrow. All right, man. Thanks for subbing or membering. Franklin Natty, you don't get a golden ticket. Should I block Franklin Natty, guys? Can we take a poll? Should I just block him? He's definitely a troll. Sarge, I was just trying to explain. Follow Football Scoop. They have been out front of everyone with PSU's Football Scoop. On what? Just Football Scoop? That's it? On Saturday game day, they drove us to the stadium on the blue bus, real uniforms. Wow. Wow, that's awesome, man. Fantasy camp. That's cool. They don't do that anymore. Yeah, we could really. Yeah, we would really. Would be screwed then. Yes, we would. 100%. Google Matt Campbell. Oh God. Why are we Googling him? Did something happen? That's why I'm not on Twitter, guys, because I feel like Twitter, there's just so many trolls on there. Something happened, JR, that we missed, or what? If we lose Campbell and Terry, then Kraft. Bro, like, merch for golf. Oh, I'm doing that. Trust me. I'm a golfer. All right, I'll block him. You guys want me to block Franklin Natty? I got one yes. He's an elite talent evaluator, an even better developer of players. He takes 2 stars, no stars, and makes them. Yeah, he's done a lot with less. That's the thing. We supplied PSU throwback jerseys for PSU fantasy camps. Spider has a few of our jerseys. Nice. That's cool, man. Ban Annie Franklin name in the chat. Amen to that. Send him sour grapes. I'm tired of constantly getting hyped up. Yeah, dude, you're telling me. All right, I'm blocking Franklin Natty unless he's blocked himself, but that would require intelligence, which he does not have. So Franklin Natty is blocked. The night couldn't get better, guys. 30 gifted memberships. Got like 12 individual memberships. Got like how many freaking subs tonight? How many subs we up to? Dude, Brett is going to like fall out of his chair when he finds out this kind of episode we had tonight. I'll tell you what. 2,500 views just live tonight. 30 gifted memberships. 12 individual memberships at least. Insane night. Thank you, guys. I'll be very honest with you guys. I almost didn't come on tonight because I want to take, it's like don't need to get on every night, but I'm glad I did. Holy crap, dude. Now Austin just gifted 20 memberships. Thanks, Austin. Appreciate it, man. So that's 50 gifted memberships tonight. Thank you, Austin. Austin and I, we started on YouTube, man. We started that together, him and I. So thank you, Austin. Appreciate it, man. Seriously. Everybody thank Austin. Yes, I am. I am blessed. By the way, LeVar Arrington was the best PSU player in my opinion. By the way, Austin, he's like working on a company right now. He like started a company. I don't know if he wants me to go into details on it, but he could probably use your support at some point when he's trying to get it going. So, but Austin is a trainer too. He's a personal trainer. He has his own business, so he's very thin on time. Thank you, Austin. Seriously, thanks, man. That's the highest one yet, and Austin is now a member. Awesome. I'd like to say the only thing saving Kraft is if he puts a big streak on an anchor in Bloomington. Really. So the only thing saving Kraft if he puts a big steak on an anchor in Bloomington. Yeah. Absolutely, man. Let's do it. Thanks, Austin. Thank you, man. Thank you, guys. Joe still didn't get one. Bro, who got gifted a membership? Like, how does that happen? I don't get it. Merry Christmas, everyone. Thank you. 50 memberships. Thanks, Austin. Everyone down. Slow down. It's a 4th day of Christmas. Yeah, man. Austin's now a member. Awesome. Bet you're glad you brought back the memberships. Yeah, I mean, I didn't want to do it because I didn't want you guys if it makes sense to have to pay to listen. But then I thought for the members, I'll be able to see their comments because we were getting so many comments. So I was like, all right, I kind of have to do it now. And now that I did, and this happened, that's crazy. Seriously, thank you guys. Bob Fiore, welcome in, man. Thank you for being a member. LMAO. Iowa State is a downside. Even the AD said that they can compete in the Big 12. The athletic department is $1.4 million in the hole. Campbell marketability's. Wait, hold on. Yeah, bro. There's no way they're keeping Campbell. There's no way. There's no way. I bet Joseph hasn't fixed his settings. Probably not. Joe is like the only Joe wants it, man, and he can't get it. Hawkeye slots. Yeah, are you a Iowa State guy? Hawkeye slots. Yeah. Now Hawkeye, you might actually benefit from us getting Campbell. You play us less. Yes, I have to figure out when they are doing the meeting with. Okay, please do. Thank you, fellow conservative. Penn State is a poor man's USC. Well, you're a poor man's blocked user. December 4th, the day that will live in membership infamy. Yes, it will. Holy crap, man. That's insane. And YouTube's slow with the the results. So in a couple of days, we'll be able to see everything that happened. But man, seriously, thank you guys. I can't thank you enough for everything tonight. 50 memberships. How many individual memberships? I guess 20, right? 20 individual memberships. How many individual memberships do we have now? Joe, how do you know who was gifted a membership? How do you know that? Do y'all think I was largely yes. I think he got screwed by coaching. Yeah. Absolutely. Kind of tired of our fan base being called delusional. Yeah, we're not at all. We're real fans. I grew up in Ames, was a little Cyclone in high school. Nice, man. So what do you think? What do you think about him leaving? Is he leaving? Okay. Joe still didn't get one. What if Brett comes in and he gets one? He's on the show. He gets a membership. Franklin killed Aller's career by not getting him a coordinator. I mean, bro, Austin, what do you think about that? You think Aller got screwed by coaching? The way you block the Eagles could use you on their low. Yeah. You have a problem with that, MPTR? It shows up in the chat. One of the names was Ohio State defending champs, no shot. Are you serious? Well, if he talks crap, I'll block him. Can you guys Google what happens if you block a member? Does the money go back to the person or is it gifted to someone else? Because I'll be handing out memberships left and right if that's the case. If it goes to someone else, But no matter what, it goes to people. It is what it is. Yes, they can not keep him. His dream job was Michigan State. Okay. All right. So he's probably going to Penn State. On 3 is reporting Campbell staying it. Bro, are you serious right now? There's no way. You're trolling. I'm texting Austin right now. Is that a troll that said that? Huh. All you need to do is spend a football weekend at PSU. Nothing sports compares. Absolutely. You're right, Bob. All Pat Kraft had to do was hire Terry Smith. You need to go into your settings, make sure you allow gift memberships. The default is to set off. Campbell did get a recent extension, though. Bro, is that true? Like, all right, so no news. Multiple people just told me no new news. So I'm going to relax. I need to relax. And Joe was at Insomnia Cookies tonight, sending me pictures of his purchases. Man, that's hilarious, seriously. But this one guy is, I'm not trolling, unfortunately. On3 Stu literally tweeted something insinuating that opposite 30 minutes ago. So is Riffy a troll? Yes or no, guys? CBS says he's coming to PSU. Fantastic. Is Riffy a troll? Riffy, don't lie to me. Are you a Penn State fan? Tell me the truth. So yeah, I'm just chilling right now. I guess waiting on the hire. So yeah. Riffy, I think you're looking at false sources, man. I'm getting hit up, and all right, I'll relax. I'm trying here. I'm trying, guys. Thank you. He's not. The reports are based off ISU supported insiders, not PSU. Guys, I'm not trolling. I've been a Penn State fan for 30 years. Yeah, I don't know. Greg said, hold on. Guys, as long as nothing new happens, I'm probably going to hop off here and head to bed. Probably going to hit the gym in the morning. But thank you guys for the support. Seriously. Like, I don't know how else to say it. I'm very grateful. 50 memberships plus the, I think 20 individual memberships. We went from 1123 to 1150 in subscribers. So that's 27 subs just in this episode. And the live numbers are showing we've had almost 2,700 views just already tonight live. Please, Matt, please accept the job. I'm hoping we get him too, trust me. How do I claim a membership? Just an old man, not too computer tech savvy? That's a great question. Great show. Tell Brett you get more when he's not on. Bro, he needs to work. He needs to be at work. I think that's the lucky thing is he's working. I don't know. You're killing it. What have happened? Thanks, man. For new members, don't forget to turn notifications on so you see the next stream come on. Probably be tomorrow night. I mean, holy crap. But thank you, JR, Alex, Sarge, Thomas, Faf, George, Beach, Tacky, Antoine, the James, J Muse, Joe Paw, Brooklyn, Thomas, Tacky again, JR, Austin, Thomas, all you guys, Bob, for remembering and gifting memberships. Seriously. That's very generous of you guys. Yeah, I saw that. More good vibes. Dallas is about to lose. That's amazing. But yeah, thank you guys. It's very generous of you to gift those memberships. I'll probably be on again tomorrow night. Check out Jared's stuff, the Steelers, Pirates, and Penguins stuff. Help get Jared's show, more views. And if you want to, go support Mark Gassard's page. And yeah, thank you guys. Seriously, thank you guys for the support. It's crazy, but I hope that we only hear good news. If we don't get him tomorrow, yeah, I'm gonna freak out. All right, guys. Thank you. Seriously, have a phenomenal night. We will probably see you guys tomorrow night, and hopefully Brett can come on. We'll try and organize maybe a little panel here. But all right, guys, have a good night. Let's go get Matt Campbell.